When you're walking on the campus of the University of Michigan, do not forget to pay tribute, at least once, to a bronze statue sitting at the corner of Washington and Fletcher, next to the Rackham Building. It is a memorial to the 6 million Jews and other victims murdered in the Holocaust. The statue was made by Leonard Baskin and placed here in 1994. In the small plaza where the statue sits, there's a plaque that commemorates the achievement of Raoul Wallenberg, a Swedish diplomat who saved the lives of thousands of Hungarian Jews. The period of Nazi rule in Germany, and particularly the years of the Second World War, saw the attempted annihilation of the Jews of Europe and enslavement and destruction of millions of people from many nations. During the Holocaust, 6 million Jews, including 1.5 million Jewish children, were murdered. Nazi Germany's system of concentration camps, ghettos, murder squads, and killing centers engulfed Europe and attempted to destroy ethnic populations and entire cultures. The horrifying success of the Nazi plan required the cooperation of hundreds of thousands of willing participants and acquiescence or indifference of millions more. Here we honor Raoul Wallenberg, a Swedish diplomat whose heroic actions to save tens of thousands of Hungarian Jews in 1944 are a contrast to the collaboration and silence which dominated Europe. A 1935 graduate of the University of Michigan College of Architecture, Raoul Wallenberg was taken captive by Soviet forces at the end of World War II, disappearing from sight, but not from memory. Wallenberg's fate reflects the senselessness and indiscriminate violence of last century's greatest war. But a tragic and shocking aspect of 20th century genocide is that ethnic groups that had once coexisted peacefully for decades, if not centuries, with the men and women intermarrying each other in cross-ethnic unions, they could all of a sudden turn on each other and commit the worst acts of atrocity and savagery. Take, for example, the rate of intermarriage among Jews in Germany right before the Nazis came to power. According to a 2013 article by economic historians Nico Voigtlander and Hans-Joachim Vogt, the rate of Jews intermarrying was actually on the rise between 1919 and 1933. On page 80, they write, "Of those who married before 1914, only 21.5% of Jews were in a mixed marriage. By 1932, this has surged to 65.1%. As soon as the Nazis came to power in 1933, intermarriage in Germany plummeted. The Nuremberg laws in 1935 were followed by an even steeper decline. By 1939, only 20.6% of new marriages involving Jews were mixed, even fewer than before World War I. In my first lecture, I mentioned the 4 deadly problems that we face in a globalized world: conquest, war, disease, and poverty. I hope by now you're seeing the interconnections between these 4 deadly problems. War can lead to the spread of epidemic diseases, and cycles of poverty and economic crisis can sometimes cause war. So these issues are not separate problems. We must treat them holistically. We must see how the improvement in one aspect of the human condition can lead to the betterment of another. Leonard Baskin, who sculpted this bronze statue, describe the dual nature of this person's inner being. The person's right hand, the fist, portrays deep and powerful anger. The other arm, however, is, quote, far more felicitous, raised possibly in mercy, forgiveness, tenderness, gentleness, all of those qualities. There is a fellowship offered by the University of Michigan that commemorates the courage and spirit of Raoul Wallenberg. The Wallenberg Fellowship is awarded in the spring of each year to a graduating senior. The recipient of this award will be funded to carry out an independent project of learning or exploration anywhere in the world during the year after graduation. Please see the link below for more information about this fellowship.